There are a number of schools across the country and all over the world have shifted and decided to take time off activities at school and replace them with distance learning at home to prevent transmission of the coronavirus or this so-called COVID-19, right? And there are a number of ways to discipline children to learn at home during this pandemic. Distance learning at home means parents, guardians, or home tutors have an important role to monitor children's activities at home while school is closed. If we will imagine that distance learning is not implemented, children can be left behind. That is why DepEd came up and urges the plan for the distance learning. But the main challenge here, especially for our parents and even the teachers, is how to manage learning discipline while learning at home. I have here some of the ways to discipline children to learn at home. First is to let them know or just to explain them that studying at home or this distance learning is a form of prevention from the virus. We need to let them know that crowded places like schools and other public spaces can increase the potential of virus transmission. And also I have here that for parents, consultation with the teacher is really important, right? We need to tell the child's development while studying at home so the teacher can anticipate the next learning step for our kids. Okay, and we also have here make a regular schedule. That's why most of the teachers nowadays are developing this home weekly learning plan. This is like a plan for the kids, okay? The schedule that parents need to follow for their child learning schedule at school. It's the same, the schedule, somehow the same, but not really totally alike, okay? This is like creating a new study schedule that is more flexible, for example, such as waking up regularly at the same time, bathing, eating breakfast, studying, resting and playing, and studying until the specified time, free activities, bathing and sleeping. It's like that kind of pattern. Okay, and we also need to have this kind of activity or schedule like study and work together, especially for those parents who are working from home. Activities of parents who have to work from home can be combined with learning with children. Children will feel more just and encouraged to learn when parents also work together. For parents, we need to grasp this moment to replace the bond that our kids have with their friends at school. So we need to embrace this moment, this time that we need to spend for our kids. Anyway, it's not always that we will be staying and working from home, right? So we will just replace that one. And then we have here for parents, we need to help children to learn, right? To understand the material being learned, we need to explain well to children about what they need to understand. If you cannot understand, then especially with these learning materials or modules, don't hesitate to ask the teacher or find the right resource or sources to explain the material to your child. And we also have take advantage of the online learning. Parents can also apply online learning media provided by DepEd, like DepEd Commons, right? If they have some questions, they can, if they have an access also with like their devices, then they can search it over in the DepEd Commons. And also we have here lastly, we need to create comfortable atmosphere for work and study at home. Being active at home means having the freedom to explore. Parents can invite children to study in the family room or yard to get an open air, but not really advisable these days. Maybe friends with somehow friends that just around the neighborhood, okay, something like that. So if we implement a way to discipline our children to study at home during the outbreak, it will be the same as our child when studying at school as usual. So this does not interfere with our child's achievement during school. it is somehow the same. And also, we need to remember that fostering discipline among learners is not about forcing or controlling, but providing an environment where positive teaching and learning can happen spontaneously. So, mga kaguro and my dear parents, we need to watch Vival's webinar today or for this week to know the tips and tricks to maintain and achieve discipline in the learn at home process. So for today's topic, mga kaguro, with our respective speaker, we have Mr. or Brother Roderick M. Aguirre for the topic that he will be intensively discussed to us, managing student discipline while learning at home. So we need to head to Vival's YouTube channel and wait for the live stream to start and learn more on how we can apply some tricks and tips and some of the strategies for our students to be disciplined while learning at home. And also, I would like to remind for our participants to register using the link that I will provide in the description box. Okay, so again, let's watch, manood at matuto because we learn as one PH. Mga kabibal, let's go and head to their YouTube channel. So mga kaguro, once you click that link that can be found on the description, you will be routed to this page. It is a registration form. So mga kaguro, I will walk you through. So this is an example, form 1. All you have to do is to confirm the topic to be attended. Click nyo lang po yung box. And then also you need to confirm the date. That will be August 24th webinar. So we'll click that one. You need to input your email ad. You can use your DepEd email or your personal email. It's up to you. Here is you can or you will put your complete name, and remember that you need to type in all caps, okay? Your school name, mga kaguro, and your school address. Here is the province of your school. And then here is the what kind of school you have. Is it public or private? Just choose one. For example, that one. And here is your designation. Just choose any option from here. Of course, we are teachers, so we will click that teacher and then click submit. That's how easy it is. Okay, mga kaguro?